the patience, the wish, the creation, and the faith within. Beauty, passion, ambition, love. I am pure guidance, success, adventure, abundance, luxury, peace. Hi Libra, and welcome back to Pure Guidance. Let's go ahead and take a look at your reading for the month of July and the Cancer season. And for this, I've already meditated on your energy and the deck is pre-shuffled. So if a card falls out, it's probably ready to start talking to you. So Six of Pentacles as your first card out. All right. Six of Pentacles indicates receiving of monetary gifts, cash, gifts, rewards. Could be, a gift from a friend, or if you were waiting for a loan to be approved, Six of Pentacles can indicate that as well. Small or big, it can vary person to person and depending on your situation, but definitely it's a wonderful sign and it's the first card out. So it does indicate that you have set your tone and vibration really nice, that you are now in the receiving mode. Perfect. Four of Swords, especially for those of you who may have been suffering from a health condition, okay? For example, if you had a lot of hospital bills to pay, or somehow like things weren't working out before, insurance wasn't working out, well, things might even out now, is what the cards are suggesting. For others of you, this is a period to rest. Okay, Four of Swords, period to rest, time to take a break, enjoy the summer and get out there, go by the beach and chill, right? Take your break. Learn to relax if that's not your thing, This is a great time to do so, because what ends up happening as a result is the Two of Pentacles. Things start to balance out, and they balance out in your favor. All right, they balance out in your favor. They want to work out for you. All you have to do is take a step back and kind of let the universe take control. Right? We got the Sun card just pop out. Sun card indicating how blessed. This is a good time. We just talked about the beach as well, and getting some sunshine. The Sun card representing how you are ultimately blessed by the power of the cosmos, by the universe, by God, by your angels, depending on your belief system. The Sun, this particular card, you notice this wall in the background, right? It is bright orange. The color, the orange color, is representing your sacral chakra. Okay, your sacral chakra focuses on security versus insecurity. It focuses on an aspect of you that deals with your emotional health, and a little bit of wealth as well. But it's about, your protected space. And that is kind of what is being highlighted here. It's the wall is representing protection, divine protection. So if you had a troubled month, weeks, or whatever it was, because Four of Swords, it looks like you need that break, right? You need it, you've earned it, you deserve it. And it's a good time to kind of let loose and just enjoy the sunshine, like I said. And the Sun card is saying everything's going to be okay. If you think like, wow, it's busy, it's hectic, I don't know how to take a break right now, there's a lot of projects at hand, or I have a lot of my to-do list is way too long, I don't know how things will work out. Well, the Sun card is here reminding you that things are working out. The universe is working for you, is listening to you, is responding to your requests. All you have to do is believe. All you have to do is stay positive and stay radiant, just like the sun. Keep radiating outward, not just what your desires are, but the belief, right? The belief that you will receive, that everything's going to be okay, especially if it's hectic. Even if you take a break, things will work out somehow. Everyone deserves a break. And for some reason, that's like one of the big messages that are really coming out. You've done what you could do. It's been a busy past couple months, for example. This is a good time to give to yourself, right? Give to yourself. Two of Swords, interesting. Okay, let's get some more cards out before I talk about the Two of Swords. I feel like the Two of Swords has to do with the full moon. Now, July is a month of retrograde and eclipses. We have the full moon on the 16th of July. It's happening in Capricorn, and we have a lunar eclipse. So because it's in Capricorn, the polar opposite of Cancer, and we're in Cancer season, the sun is going to be in Cancer. We have the moon that's going to be in Capricorn, two very opposing signs. The way that's going to interact with your energies perhaps cause a lot of confusion. That's what we're seeing with the Two of Swords. Confusion in terms of, more than likely this has to do with work and not other people, okay? And I say that because basically we're seeing pentacles in your reading. Pentacles indicate matters of wealth, career, education. Perhaps educational goals might be a little confusing. You don't know how to move forward, what to do exactly. But that's just that period, that particular, third week of July might get a little bit like that. Even with Sun in Cancer, we're going to have opposing forces on the 14th of July because we have Pluto in Capricorn. And that makes a very interesting combination. It's not really a combination. It's again there to kind of, that's where the confusion starts, and then it really builds up around the full moon. So that's not the period to be making decisions. The Sun card many times can represent decision making. And the fact that there is the act of balancing and rest being required of you, it's not something necessarily you're going to decide like, okay, I need to take a break or I need to sit down and think this through. Not necessarily. It's just going to be like an automatic response to what is happening around you. That's what the cards are saying. And especially if you're trying to make a very important decision, the third week is not the week to be doing that. Wait a little bit, perhaps till the 18th of July going into 21st, because 18th of July we have Venus in Cancer trining with Neptune in Pisces. A lovely, beautiful time once you work with the full moon energy. For those of you who do work through rituals, full moon ritual, it's a good time to do so. Focusing in on what Capricorn energy is providing us, which is more so focused on business and wealth, and how do I really direct myself and dedicate myself to this project, this outcome, this goal. That is what it is reflecting on. We have Mercury retrograde that starts around 7th of July. So we start off with retrograde, and retrogrades generally, Mercury retrograde in particular, is about that period of taking a step back, analyzing everything. That's Four of Swords too. Okay, so that's kind of how we start off. You get something, you're focusing on, okay, how do I move forward? What is the perfect way to kind of balance things? It's about weighing the pros and cons, looking at the black and white, a very Libra related quality and personality trait as well. For those of you who are like, wait, I don't really do that much, it's a good time to exercise that skill of yours, because as a Libra, you're known to be really good at that. The act of balancing, the act of figuring out, okay, this is the right way, right versus wrong, black versus white. Just there's no gray area. That's what I'm referring to when I say that. And then moving forward over here, there might be a period of confusion around the moon, the full moon, but then we're going to have that beautiful, lovely balance once the planets are focusing in the element of water. Cancer, Pisces, both are water signs. So when the energy is over there, focused there, it just makes it a lot easier to kind of move forward and then build. Three of Pentacles is about building a brand, building a business. June was the month of launching. So if you're an entrepreneur and you're like, oh, I launched something, but what do I do with July? July is a good month to reflect on how that launch may have worked for you, to weigh the pros and cons, and then decide, how am I going to build from this? Take constructive feedback from people around you. Ask for it. If they're not giving it, ask for it, right? Good time to do that. And then you know what they do want, and then you work around it, and then things start to kind of work out for you, right? You figure out what kind of milestones you want to throw in there. We also have 28th of July, Sun in Leo trining with Chiron in Aries. So it's a good time period to set down, write down your milestones. What do you want to achieve? How much time do you want to give yourself, specifically in terms of business, or could also be a relationship, anything you're looking to build, okay? Examining what has happened and then
moving forward with the act of actually building. That's kind of what the month is looking like here for you. Remember, you are completely being blessed by this beautiful radiant sun that is here protecting all of your desires. So no matter what happens, things will work out. Good time to remind yourself of that. And if it's really, really shaky and you just can't handle the energy, I recommend affirmations. In fact, let me give you a quick preview right here, right now, of affirmations that I offer as a service. And I offer it in a way like you can get 7 minutes all the way up to an hour, depends on you, depends on what you want to focus on. For example, I am wealth affirmations versus cosmic love, right? Whatever your focus is on. Actually, before I talk any further, let me just give you a sample right now.
I am a deliberate creator. I love the ability to control my thoughts. I love the power of my thoughts. I love knowing that focused thoughts have the power to create my desired life.
So, how did you like the sample? I hope you liked it. And if you really, really like it, you can always purchase it as well. It's not available through my website right now. Just email me. And what I'll do is I'll just send you an invoice depending on the length that you're looking for. That's why it's not on the website right now. But yeah, we can work around you, what you're wanting, and just give me about 7 to 10 business days. And once you purchase it, I will have it ready for you, if not sooner. Okay, let's look at your under the deck cards here, Libra. We have the 3 of Cups. Okay. So celebration is ready to take place once you decide that this is what you're going to build. That's what the 3 of Cups is indicating. A lot of it also has to deal with the fact that perhaps you're not just thinking about you and how this will benefit you, but you're thinking about other people. And that's great. That's great. We got the Wheel of Fortune and the 8 of Cups. It's great because you're being so considerate, okay, automatically. If you don't think you are, or if you feel like, but I wasn't really thinking about other people when I was trying to make that decision, well, your subconscious mind is definitely focused on other people as well. It's taking everything into account. And more than likely, you are too. 8 of Cups, Queen of Swords is indicating that it might be a very emotional decision. But the Wheel of Fortune is suggesting that you will be able to arrive at one decision that will be very favorable to not just you, but to everyone around you. Mutually beneficial. Something that will work out and really truly help pretty much everyone. Okay, and more than likely you'll see results within July itself because the Chariot is here. Chariot represents the zodiac sign of Cancer. Okay, so for others of you, the Chariot card can represent that you're dealing with a water sign such as Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. And if you're wondering whether or not that is a good partnership, 2 of Cups is suggesting, all right, it is suggesting that this is a great partnership. It can be very rewarding and very beneficial for both parties. It's a great way to try something new, right? It's a great way to start whatever you're wanting to start. A good investment, you can say. All right, let's complement this entire reading with the Enchanted Map Oracle cards. Just one thing before I move forward is that the Sun card, okay, the Sun card was your only major arcana card in the overall reading. And then under the deck, we had 2 more. But the fact that the Sun card was your only major arcana card, it's just a reminder, really take that time off. Perhaps it's literally saying go spend some time in the sun, enjoy it, and take some time off, go by the beach, go swimming, surfing, whatever it is that you enjoy doing. Making travel plans is a possibility there as well because Mars in Leo is trining with Jupiter in Sagittarius around 25th of July, so second last week of July. It's just going to be very inspirational that you might see really like amazing travel deals and you're going to be like, okay, I'm going to book this, or I'm going to confirm with my friends or family that these travel plans are working, or maybe I want to do this alone and I'm going to go for it, book the flights and accommodation, get everything set in place, and this is exciting, right? That's what the Sun card is representing, that wonderful energy. So moving forward, we're going to go ahead, take a look at this deck and then another one. Before we do, give me just a second, I'll be right back. Have to change the battery. Okay, and we're back. So moving forward with this deck, I just want to mention one more thing. If you are dealing with a water sign, they're going to have a lot to say to you right now. And the best thing to do is, again, take that step back and just listen. They might come off as super emotional. Eight of Cups was there, right? Super emotional. They just have a lot to say, a lot they were holding on to, a lot perhaps they were holding back. But understand that there are underlying messages as well that you're going to have to kind of dive into to understand, because it's not going to be present at a surface level. It's just that month, okay? So let's see what this particular deck has to say about everything. It's a great way to summarize things as well, right? Cleaning house. Okay, cool. Interesting. Cleaning house card. Well, what do you see in this card, Libra? If you take a look here in the illustration, what's the first thing you see? What's the second thing you see? What I'm noticing with this particular card for you is these, to me, are appearing as rose petals. Okay? So I feel like the message here is that as you clean house, as you take that break, and it's not really that you need to clean house, it will be done for you. Whatever you want will be done unto you. It is your thought pattern that is creating things. It's not necessarily about actively doing something, but instead taking a step back and seeing how it's done for you. Okay? The universe, you can say, or God, is cleaning house for you. Right? That's how I'm seeing this card. So it's a good month where you might see a lot of shifts, a lot of changes as well happening, right? We saw that Wheel of Fortune under the deck. So things are happening, but they're happening in the background. It might not be visible right away, but by the end of the month, you'll be like, wow, like this happened, that happened. How did that happen? I didn't even do anything, but how did that happen? Cool. You know what I mean? So that's how it's gonna be. That's nice. Let's add affirmations. This is Magical Times Empowerment cards. These cards come with a set of affirmations per card. So let's focus on your energy, Libra. Let's see what this cardinal season is shaping up here for you. Happiness. There we go. See, it's the perfect set of affirmations because I was talking about the sun and relaxing and thinking positive thoughts and letting things fall into place. So affirmations fall into place here for you, really just emphasizing that same concept, right? And reminding you that, yes, this is all you got to do, like really. So on the bottom it says here, immense delight can be found in the smallest of things. Cultivate fluttering moments of joy. Also notice in the cleaning house card, there was also that bird that I was noticing outside the window. And I'm not sure if you can hear, but there are birds chirping outside nonstop throughout your reading. Okay, let's read the affirmations here for you. Happiness. Today I give myself permission to be happy. I will laugh and laugh some more. I will spread my wings of joy and soar. I now let go of the past and live in the present moment. I am a beautiful, smart, creative heart on a journey towards ultimate happiness. Beautiful, happy, and exciting month for you. Things kind of just fall into place. All you have to do is let them unfold. I hope these messages have served you well. If you would like a more focused, in-depth reading, you can always get a personal reading with me. My website is impureguidance.com. And don't forget to check out the merch. There will be a link that will appear at the end of this video. I will also add a link in the bottom in the description below. Okay, so check it out, see if you like it. Again, I have designed each of the items that are in the shop page myself. I love designing and creating things. It's just, I enjoy it so much. So I really wanted to spread that out there. And this merch is focusing on simplicity, simplicity being beautiful, and just purity of thought. So I hope you like it. I hope you like the designs. If you do, check it out. Once I get Instagram going, do share pictures with me, and I will perhaps, post it on the website too if you want. Let me know. Share with me. Share everything. And thank you. Thank you for liking, sharing, and subscribing. I look forward to your comments, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.
Beauty, passion, ambition, love. I am pure guidance.